Hey, Master Coach G here, thriving after 50, mind, body, soul. And in this episode, I am talking about a subject that isn't spoken about very often, and that is our immune system. We have to understand that a weak immune system has a widespread effect on our overall health. It makes us more susceptible to infections like colds and flus and COVID and all kinds of other variants. It also maximizes the opportunity for itself to develop chronic inflammation. Okay, yes, that can be developed because of a weak immune system. Our bodies does not heal at a normal rate. So I'm going to share some ways that a weak immune system impacts our overall health. But I'm also going to share some facts that on how we can build a stronger immune system as well. You don't want to miss this episode. This is Master Coach G, and I will see you on the inside. Hey fam, Master Coach G here, thriving after 50, mind, body, soul. And in this episode, I am talking about a subject that isn't spoken about very often, and that is our immune system. We really need to understand that our immune system can have a widespread effect on our overall health. It makes us more susceptible to infections like colds and flus and variants. It also maximizes the opportunity for chronic inflammation. And our bodies just heal so much slower when we don't have a healthy immune system. So if you have a weak immune system and you get the flu, then more than likely you'll probably have it longer than most people because of your immune system. So I'm going to share some key ways that and some facts that how a weak immune system affects our overall well-being. So if any of these things that you can say, yes, this has happened, or yes, this is what I've experienced, or yes, this is what I feel, then I want you to think about this, because you need to improve and make better your immune system. It fights every single day for us. So here we go. Here are some things that are key ways that having a weak immune system affects our overall well-being. Frequent infections. You know, you get more colds, more flus, and other illnesses quicker if you did not have a weak immune system. Longer recovery time. Yes, it takes you longer to recover than if you had a strong immune system. Okay, increased risk of complications to minor infections. Okay, so a common cold can turn into something like the flu. That is an increased risk of complications for a minor infection, which, you know, a cold is a variant. So yes, it is a type of infection. Chronic fatigue and lower energy. Absolutely. When you have a weak immune system, you feel tired and you don't have any energy at all. Your body works harder to fight off any threats that is coming its way. So let's say you're around someone and they're sneezing all the time, or they're coughing all the time. If you have a weak immune system, your body is trying to fight that off. But if your immune system is weak, it's not going to be able to. And that, just fighting off the threats, that makes your immune system exhausted. It just totally exhausts it out. It just leads to exhaustion. It's like, okay, if you were physically fighting all day, wouldn't you be exhausted? So of course, if your immune system is working harder to fight off the threats, then yes, it's going to be exhausted. And once it gets exhausted, then it's even more vulnerable. Okay. Here is something else. Poor sleep due to your immune system being imbalanced. Yep. You can have poor sleeping habits and a imbalance in your immune system because of poor sleeping habits. Yep, absolutely. So I want you to notice too that I am going to be speaking on some of the principles, the pillars, if you will, that I'm always talking about: the sleep, the water, the exercise, and the nourishment. You're going to see these things are going to be a part of our immune system and how we need to utilize these things in order to make our immune system better, along with some other things as well. Okay, your wounds heal slower. Okay, cuts, bruises, any type of surgical wounds usually take longer to heal. Okay, which puts you at higher risk for infections in the wound. So you see how, what cause and effect, you see that? So that's why we have to have a strong immune system. So let's say you have to go in for surgery for a knee replacement, God forbid, but let's say you did. Do you know that if your immune system is weak, that it's going to take you longer to heal than it would if you had a stronger immune system? Absolutely. So I need you to make sure that if you are about to go in for surgery, that you start to build up your immune system weeks before that, so that way you will be able to heal at a normal rate versus taking longer to heal. Okay. Here's another important part, is our digestive system. Realistically, our immune system is pretty much like our gut, because our gut has a brain, and our immune system really is, it houses, such a significant portion of our immune system. And when I say a significant portion of it, I mean a significant portion of our immune system is housed inside our gut. Because you have to realize that everything that goes on that affects our body, that's where it starts, in our gut. When you have an imbalance in your gut, it allows bacteria that can lead to bloating, diarrhea, or even food sensitivity. It's like, I always know, because I can't, I don't digest dairy very well. So that's an imbalance that I have. And so there is, things that we need to do. Here's another thing that is a key that having a weak immune system affects: inflammation and autoimmune conditions. Okay, it weakens our immune system, and it may trigger excess inflammation. So if your knee is swelling up or your hands are swelling up, pay attention to that kind of stuff, because that's inflammation that's building up. And so that is coming from somewhere. So that means our body is trying to fight off. Our immune system is trying to fight for us. Okay. You are more at risk for disorders, where the body attacks its own cells. Autoimmune disorder. That's what it's called. So you put yourself at risk for an autoimmune disorder where your body's own cells attack each other. Okay, so you also put yourself at risk for high chronic diseases. With a weakened defense system, it can contribute to heart disease, diabetes, even cancer. It enables our immune system to fight off abnormal growth cells. So that's the reason why having a strong immune system is so important. It's not just to fight off variants and colds and flus. It also affects our cells. And we need our cells to operate at its fullest capacity. Okay, we really do need that, because it's one thing to deal with a cut or gallstones or whatever, but to have your cells to start going haywire, that is putting you at tremendous risk for a lot of things. And that's a whole other show, but just wanted to make sure that we understand the importance of a strong immune system. It also, not having a strong immune system affects allergy sensitivities. Okay, because we have that imbalance with our immune system, so we may overreact to harmless substances. For instance, even smelling bleach. Something as simple as, most people have bleach in their homes. Most people use bleach. But our immune system can overreact to harmful substance, and bleach is a harmful substance. So we can develop a respiratory problem because we have a weak immune system. Because our immune system is overreacting to harmful substances. So we also have an increased likelihood of seasonal allergies, food tolerance, and skin reactions. It's some people who have allergies, like seasonal allergies, spring allergies, of course, with the pollen and stuff, yes, they do get, kind of flared up. But some people also have a skin reaction to pollen. I know. I didn't know that either until I saw someone. And so, of course, I told them, I said, hey, I got something that will absolutely help that. It soothes it, and it leaves your skin nice, and it hydrates your skin. It just doesn't moisturize, but it also hydrates your skin. Awesome product. So if anybody's interested in that, if you get any type of skin allergies, I have something that I would highly recommend that definitely helps with that. So now what I want to talk about is how to strengthen your immune system, how to build a strong immune system. So we're going to go to one of the pillars, which is our nutrition, okay? Our nutrition and diet, when we focus on foods rich in vitamins like vitamin C, vitamin D, zinc, and etc., we are strengthening our immune system. I always say that every time we eat or drink, we are either feeding a disease or we're fighting a disease. So let me say that again. Every time we eat and drink, we are either feeding a disease or we're fighting a disease. So it's really up to us what it is that we put in our bodies so that we can have a strong immune system so that it can fight for us, and that's why we need these things in order to do that. So your nutrition and your diet is very important, and you focus on whole foods, all that processed stuff, the sugar, all that up. It's got to go, because eventually it's going to catch up with you. The next thing is, which is another one of the pillars, another principle, is the quality of sleep. And if I said it once, I've said it 1,000 times. We need 7 to 9 hours of restful sleep every single night. 7 to 9 hours, period. That is so that our bodies can function at its optimal capacity. In order to do that, sleep is very important. So we have the nutrient with our diet, and we have the quality of sleep, which is the second pillar. Now, here's something that we all definitely need to do in reference to our immune system, because it helps to keep our immune system strong. When we learn how to manage our stress, yes, when we learn how to manage our stress and do some meditation, it reduces certain levels in our bodies. So stress management allows us to use that leverage to keep things in bay, if you will. So I always recommend meditation or deep breathing. Like just take a couple deep breaths and hold it, and then release it, and then relax your body at the same time. That's very good for stress management. And take time to get in nature if you can. Like if it's, if you're at work and it's getting stressful, then just go outside, take a couple deep breaths, walk around, calm yourself down, get back to center. But just get in nature, outside with the air, the birds, the trees, you know what I'm saying? So that's also a good thing. Now here's another one of the pillars, another one of the principles, along with the diet and the sleep, is regular exercise. Okay. Moderate movement supports our immune system. It definitely supports our immune function. That's why it's important. We want everything to function at the optimal capacity. So we want to get in some moderate movement to support our immune system. Okay, not overtaxing the body, but just getting just enough. I tell people 30 minutes a day of walking. You can do that. That's not overexerting. It's not, it's not overtaxing your body. You get outside, you stand outside the door, you walk in any direction for 15 minutes, and then you walk 15 minutes back, and you just walk 30 minutes. So definitely some regular movement. When it comes to some type of exercise, it is good for your immune support, and so that our immune system can function the way it's supposed to. Now, here is another pillar, another principle, which is hydration. Okay? It keeps our immune system in response mode effectively. We got to stay hydrated. It's important. I'm telling you, I just covered 4 of the pillars. The nutrients and the nutrition in the diet, the quality of sleep, 7 to 9 hours, regular exercise, and hydration. Okay, it's important. Again, I know that most people don't drink enough water. We should drink half ounces, half of the ounces in our body weight. So if you weigh 100 pounds, you should be drinking 50 ounces of water a day. Okay, that's how that works. Okay, and if you're not drinking that, then you're not doing your immune system any good. I know that people will say, oh, water's boring, oh, I don't like water, oh, it don't have a taste to it. And so again, just like with the skin disorder, I have something that I would like to introduce you to that will help you to be able to drink water. So let's say that peach tea is your favorite drink. Okay, well, I spent some time in Texas, so sweet tea is a big thing in Texas, and here in North Carolina as well, but definitely in Texas. And so so peach tea was always my favorite. So there's flavors like kiwi, strawberry, just things that is going to keep you hydrated. So if that's something that you're interested in, and you absolutely positively know you need to be drinking more water. You know this because again, it helps to keep our immune system in response mode, and it does it effectively. So that's why hydration is important. So hit me up. You can I think my phone number is going to be that's going to be in the comment section. You can take my number, you can text me, and I can give you more information on that as well. So boosting your immune system can be a natural holistic approach. It will definitely involve holistic approach that nourishes the body while reducing stress and inflammation. So I want to share some key natural strategies with you. Okay, some natural strategies that you can use that is going to help you to boost and build your immune system. You have to optimize your nutrition. Okay, so when I say that, what I mean is, what you eat is so essential. Getting the right vitamins, the right supplements, the right minerals to support your immune function is important. So you need to focus on the vitamin C, citrus fruits, green peppers, strawberries, and leafy greens. You can never get enough greens, ever, ever, ever. Okay, vitamin D. Yes, I would say if you can get 20 minutes of sunlight in. I know that we're in the winter months, but the weather's been kind of really nice here lately. So if you can get outside and get 20 minutes of sunshine on your body, you'll feel better. So yes, it's okay to expose yourself to the sun for at least 20 minutes. Fatty fish like salmon. Mushrooms is another good thing. Zinc, pumpkin seeds, nuts. I love nuts. Lettuce, and grass-fed beef. If you're going to eat meat, grass-fed beef. Okay, antioxidants like berries and turmeric and green tea and dark chocolate. I know they say chocolate isn't good for you, it's not healthy, but in moderation, everything can be good for you. But dark chocolate in moderation. Probiotics and prebiotics. Okay, I know most people don't like sauerkraut, but that's one probiotic and prebiotic that is good for our bodies. And of course, yogurt, fiber-rich foods, onions, garlic, bananas. Again, I do have something that is also good for that, probiotic and prebiotic. Again, my phone number is going to be listed. You can hit me up and let me know if you're interested in learning more about this holistic approach to improving and making your immune system more effective to fight off all these variants that we have going on out here. Okay, I already spoke about the hydration. So what are the main reasons why staying hydrated is important? Because you have to flush out the toxins that is in your body, because those produce things and it which carries it to your immune cells throughout the body. So we can flush out with things like herbal tea like ginger, echinacea, elderberry, also to enhance our immune system as well. Make sure that you're prioritizing your sleep. That is so important for our immune response, because when we aim to get 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep every night. It definitely supports and produces the agent that we need to fight any type of variance that's coming our way. And we don't always know when we're in the environment of someone's cold or flu or COVID. We don't always know that. So if we're doing everything prior to being exposed to it, then our immune system can fight for us the way that it needs to fight for us. Because honestly, I haven't had a cold, not even a common cold. I know it's been over 10 years, because of my immune system. And I know that the way I eat, the exercise, the water that I drink, and the sleep that I get, I know that's the reason why I have not had a cold or flu. Never had the flu. Never had COVID. So I'm thankful, but I'm also thankful for the information that I've been able to find out about improving my immune system. Meditation, deep breathing, exercising, taking nature walks, getting out in the sun for 20 minutes. Laughter is good for the soul. So yes, get plenty of laughter in, make connections, meet new people, pick up a new hobby or something, always be in learning mode, move your body on a regular basis. That's really important. Like I said, 30 minutes of walking. If you don't like walking, then do some stretching. You can always do stretch training at home. You can do some yoga. Yoga is just stretching. You can do some Pilates, more stretching, and stretching is good for you. I'm not saying you're going to lose 100 pounds from stretching, but it's definitely good for you. It helps you to keep things in balance. And that's the key, and our gut health. That is so important because 70% of our immune system resides in our gut. So a healthy gut is crucial, and that's probably a subject that I'm going to talk about probably sometime this month. I think I'm going to probably talk about gut health because I think it's really important that we understand how important and how crucial it is that we keep our gut healthy, since 70% of our immune system resides in our gut. So yes, absolutely. Hey, listen, that's what I have for you today. I hope this episode has added value to your life. If it has, please share this with someone that may benefit from it as well. And hit that subscribe button to my channel so that every time I drop a new video, a new episode, you will be notified. And before I get out of here, as usual, I got to thank all my listeners around the world, here in the United States, Canada, Australia, Russia Federation, China, Mexico, Belgium, Ireland, South Africa, Brazil, Nigeria, United Kingdom, Germany, France, Bangladesh, Ukraine, Kuwait, India, Hong Kong, Dominican Republic, the Philippines, Barbados, Saudi Arabia, Spain, and Japan. Just start listening. Thank you all. I appreciate you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me here on Thriving After 50, Mind, Body, Soul. This is Master Coach G, and I will see you on the next level.